The new iPhone 14 lineup has been revealed, and as we expected, we got the 14, the 14 Plus, the 14 Pro, and the 14 Pro Max. If you're struggling on what phone to get, relax, have a seat, grab some popcorn, and enjoy the video. Hey guys, welcome back. I am Danny, your friendly tech amigo. So if you're like me, then you like free things, and that's exactly what I'm giving you. I'm giving you free content, free to you. All I ask in return is you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, wait until the end of the video, see if you like it, give it a thumbs up. And if you do like it, let me know what you did like in the comments below. Now let's go back to the video. So the iPhone 14 was revealed last week on September 7th. There was a lot of speculations on what the iPhone 14 Pro or the bigger model was going to be called, and it revealed last minute leaks it was going to be called the 14 Plus. And the 14 Pro Max, well, that just stayed the same. As for the 14 Mini, that's not in the lineup. RIP to Mini. Let's take a second to pray for the Mini. Anyway, so they went on pre-sale right that Friday on the 9th. However, I live in Mexico, so I have not been able to pre-order, nor do I know when they will be available for pre-order, or let alone just full out purchase. My wife is waiting anxiously because she's upgrading from the iPhone 10 to the iPhone 14. We don't know what we're gonna get yet. Probably a 14 Pro Max because she wants a bigger display. So let me know if you guys know when it's going to be available down in the comments section for Mexico. Now here's some things that caught my eye when I was watching the event, and maybe they might intrigue you and help you select on what iPhone you will be purchasing. Let's start off by identifying the elephant in the room. Of course, that is, like I've mentioned, there is no more Mini. There is just the 14, 14 Pro, 14 Plus, and 14 Pro Max. 6.1 inch and 6.7 inch. So that's the first thing you got to decide on, whether you want the 6.1 inch or the 6.7 inch. Once you decide that, then you can go ahead and say, do I want the Pro or do I want the regular model? Now in the previous iPhones, like for example the iPhone 12, there was still a big difference between the iPhone Pro and the iPhone Pro Max. From what I can remember, it's just the sensor shift on the camera where it was more stable. That's all I can remember. If you remember some more details, let me know in the comments down below. However, for the 14 Pro and 14 Pro Max, it's just the size that's different. Both Pro and non-Pro have crash detection, action mode for crazy stabilization mode, front-facing camera with focus mode, Super Retina with XDR with HDR display, Face ID, up, down, power button, and the physical toggle so you can put on vibration mode, obviously, right? Now here's where it gets interesting. The iPhone 14 lineup has the same chip as the iPhone 13 entire lineup, and I'm talking about the A15 Bionic chip. Now the biggest difference between the 14 and the 13 is that the 14 will have a better cooling system, so you can do heavier tasks like heavy video gaming, video editing, long video shoots in hot conditions, hot weather, etc. And whereas on the iPhone Pro lineup, you will have the A16 chip. However, this is kind of the same because on paper, they both have the same characteristics. I'm talking 6-core CPU, 5-core GPU, and 16-core neural engine. They both have the same thing on spec. So let's just wait to see when they actually get unleashed into the real world and we get to test them out side by side to see if there is a big difference between the two chips. Now the biggest difference between them is obviously that notch and that new dynamic island. That notch is the same size as the iPhone 13 Pro and 13 regular. However, in the Pro models, they do have this new thing called dynamic island. I have a few videos, I'll post them up here, that I talk about it being the eye hole. It's not the eye hole, it's the island. So this is pure genius how Apple came up with this. This is hardware mixed with software, whereas you can basically maneuver the pill and you can shape it to different forms depending on what you are gonna do. You slide anything up there and it just kind of like goes into this black hole, I guess is what, I don't know, it looks pretty cool. And if it's really like how Apple presented it, this is going to be amazing software. Now the back of the phones are also going to be different. I'm not talking about the MagSafe, I'm talking about the camera sensors. On the 14 normal line, which is the 14 and the 14 Plus, we are still going to have that 12 megapixel ultra wide and the 12 megapixel wide. The only difference is it's going to have a better aperture for low light conditions. As we're on the 14 Pro and 14 Pro Max, that's where we see the biggest difference. Now we will get a 48 megapixel sensor. Hold on. So there's like a lot of speculation, a lot of things about this, right? It's like, do you love cats or dogs more? Do you love Coke or Pepsi more? Do you like the Chicago White Sox or the Chicago Cubs more? Obviously the White Sox. Why did I even put that on the script? But if you look at a lot of professional cameras, they use up to 45 megapixels, which is, a little less than 48. That is what the professionals are using. So if you're gonna put a 48 megapixel on a phone that shoots up to 8K, that is gonna be impressive. But obviously the one that's gonna do the majority of the work is the Apple Silicon. And of course, you and me, the creators that are going to be creating content. So let me know in the comments down below. Did you pre-order? Are you in a country where you can pre-order? Did you pre-order? Which one are you getting? And what is your main purpose for your new iPhone? Do you have an iPhone currently? What is your main purpose for that iPhone? Let me know that in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, hit that notification bell. I am Danny, your friendly tech amigo, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.